35?
Sir, just comment to the audience. We're not really trying to be assholes here. We're trying to finish it up.
Okay, this time we're going to try something different. It's more energy with claps. Ready, clap. Listen carefully. Ready, clap. Set, clap. Go clap. Ready, set, go!
Namaste. So we are Studybud. Let me begin by taking you all to the Indian higher education industry. Now, as we all know, there are higher educational institutions in India, both engineering and management, that invite companies for recruiting their students to campus. But currently they are facing three types of gaps. The first one is, they have difficulty in developing company-specific skills in their students. They don't know how to identify which companies require what kind of skills. Second, even if they develop those skills, they don't know how to assess their candidates on those skills. And third, if they organize an offline or classroom training program, how do they measure the effectiveness of that training program? The result is the statistic that NASSCOM has published. Less than 25% of engineers and management graduates in India are employable in their domain, and almost half of them are not employable anywhere. We're talking about a huge market, 20,000 and more educational institutions with more than 6 million students. 1,000 institutions added everywhere, every year, $2 billion opportunity. Solution is Studybud. What we do is we provide company-specific bundled product, learning, assessment, and analytics. This is done by a team, including myself, that has trained more than 100,000 students in the last 4 years in 60+ institutions. This is how the product looks. At the top is an assessment, and at the bottom is a report, which is specific to companies so that colleges can identify which student they should put forward to which companies. And then we have the analytical dashboards for them to measure success metrics. The business model is simple. We sell directly to educational institutions. We charge them per student. Since our launch 5 months back, we have 4 institutional clients with more than 2,000 paying students. We do have competitors in the employability assessment as well as in skill development space, but currently we are the only player that does it specific to companies. We are here to raise $300,000 for a 12-month runway. We want to expand, and we want to expand big in Turkey and Middle East and Asia. Thank you.
Back to the slide where you had customer revenue. What's recent revenue from those 4 institutional clients, 2,000 paying students? So we're doing the math right. So $25 per student. Does that mean you're doing 2 times 25, $50,000 in revenue?
That's right.
Yeah. So
we are slightly lower because these are all clients that we train offline as well. So we offer them some discount. So the number is around $30,000.
So 50,000 total, but 30,000 via your online product.
This is via Studybud. Since the launch of the online product, we have made $30,000.
When was the launch of that online product?
It was launched in February, but this period includes 3 months of seasonal closing of educational institutions for summer break as well as for admissions.
If you haven't figured out from my line of questions from the previous 10 people, what I'm usually asking for is what's the recent monthly revenue number?
Okay, so in July and August, institutions are closed in India.
Okay, so you got a seasonal issue. What's the last time frame that this business would have been active when you were generating revenue?
May this year.
Okay, and what was the revenue you made?
$20,000
For 1 month?
for 1 month.
Okay, and is there any revenue in right now when there's not?
Yes, we are in talks with more than 10 clients who are almost at the stage of signing contracts. We are on target to have 10,000 students or more by the end of the year.
So this is actually one of my questions. It's super important. Because you're charging per student. So you have 2,000 plus paying students, but you're actually signing with institutions, not individual students. So you have a high density client.
Right. We are only targeting B2B, the educational institutions. And The reason I think we are on target, because we already have 60 previous customers in the offline model. I just have to pitch my product and get them on board.
But it's sort of an enterprise sale to an educational institution.
Sorry?
It's kind of it's a direct sale, an enterprise sale.
It's directly proportional to the sales force I have.
What's that educational institution worth to you on an annual basis?
Yes, it's an annual license.
What is it worth? What is the educational institution worth?
The institution is worth roughly $30,000 because we sell on average 4 courses to them. Right now we started with 1. 3 are under pipeline, which will be launching next month, and technical courses will be launching at the beginning of 2015. So
great, that was more information than I needed, but $30,000
is one institution per year.
Okay.
That's right.
How long, what does it cost you to acquire that customer, and how long will they stay?
The biggest cost is the cost of acquisition. It's one-time cost because if I'm able to deliver quality, that's once I have to incur, and the customer is on board for many years, it's 30% of the money I make.
So $10,000.
Around $10,000 per institution.
That was about 20 seconds of unnecessary conversation.
So direct sales. Yeah.
Okay, so that's actually not bad. It costs you $10,000 to get a customer, and they're worth $30,000 a year. How long will you get them? Keep them? Do you have any idea? 1 year, 2 years, or more?
That's a good question. Actually, this industry is so competitive, it's difficult to retain clients more than 2 years. But so far in the offline model, all our clients have stayed with us.
And what's your competitive advantage against other people who are also trying to get that customer?
Right now, the competitive advantage is that we're the first mover, and we have the largest database of companies. More than 150 companies globally.
So my feedback would be, I think you have a business. You haven't convinced me necessarily that you're differentiated from competitors. That would be a place where I would spend time improving the pitch. But yeah, I understand.